contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
They kept swinging the ball, and thanks to this unselfish mindset, everyone was able to contribute.
Cantor, the pass to Morrow. Again, the Thunder score.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here we go. Let's draw it up. We've had our chances on offense, and we need to start capitalizing. Right now, we are shooting
There to make some changes and get the momentum back in his team's favor.
On the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Hurdle's checked in. Here's Jay. Nails the wide open jump shot. Well, many know about the tragedy that Prez has had to battle through the loss of his father. But he did have a great mentor in his life with his high school coach, Washington Falls.
Yeah, when you talk to Prez about Coach Falls, he will just gush about how much he owes to him for helping him through his youth. He says he is the force in his life that keeps him grounded. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's in there. Jay's got 6.
And you got to admire the attitude of Prez, staying with his shot despite the need being all over.
There's a screen by Cantor. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Every year, they'll always put out an NBA survey of who is the toughest to guard. No surprise that Russell Westbrook is almost always at the top of the list in those surveys. He just strikes fear in opposing defenders.
And Kevin, it's a result of several factors in terms of why he tops that list. He has the game and the body to punish you for all 4 quarters, and he never lets up in his intensity. He's also a knack for putting players who are caught sleeping on posters. It is both physically and mentally draining guarding a guy like Westbrook.
And the Thunder from 2011 to 2014 made the Western Conference Finals twice, as well as the NBA Finals, while still one of the youngest teams in the league. They had, Greg, all the makings of a dynasty.
You felt like they were destined to win a championship, and maybe multiple ones. Now you're not so sure. It's a tough business, and being very good often isn't good enough.
Raptors trail by 3. There's the lob to Prez, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Raptors.
It seems like they found a nice middle ground here. There's some long range, some inside the arc. That kind of offensive versatility makes it really tough for a team to defend.
The Thunder leading by 3. Payne kicks to Cantor. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And you always hear coaches say, make the simple play. That's one of the keys to the Raptors offense, Smitty, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they don't play fast, so they don't have a lot of turnovers, but they're also at the bottom of the league in prior assists. What they do is they just try to attack to score on the offensive end.
Here's Roberson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Prez, no good.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
Ross dishes to Joseph. Back to Ross. Here's Jay. Nice shot from the wing. Jay's got 10 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
It's stolen by Prez. Here's Ross. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Singler for three, cans it from downtown. Singler's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
And Joseph kicks to Prez.
Prez is just a genius on offense. Does his best to only take high-quality shots.
Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Singler for three. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
They had such a strong presence in the paint. Just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Young's checked in for Toronto. And the Raptors shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And finished off by Prez.
Just throw it up to Prez, and he'll take care of the rest. Just an extraordinary athlete.
Now here's Payne, defended by Young. Pirtle with the steal. Passes to Jay. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 16.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
Nice shot by Singler.
I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
Young passes to Jay. Count that one. Jay's got 18 points in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Roberson kicks to Cantor. Singler dishes to Adams. Cantor against Ross. Shot clock at 5. Cantor's shot is off.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young passes to Jay. And Young kicks to Prez. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
A quality look from mid-range. Prez so gifted at getting the room he needs to get these shots off.
Payne dishes to Robertson. Double by Jay. Singler outside. Beyond the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Nick Collison's checked in for Steven Adams. Raptors leading by 5. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From the baseline. Young with the pass and Prez with the finish. Nice play.
And you know Prez will finish. That play, and more importantly, Young knows that Prez will finish that. Nice score from Orange Juice.
Here's Payne, coming off a solid outing against Miami. On the wing, Singler. And here's Payne, takes the 3.
And you can see the impact Prez has on defense. His mere presence makes shooters nervous.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Raptors. They're up by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And here's more from Prez now on his relationship with teammate Justice Young.
To be honest with you, man, our friendship didn't start off great. But I think what brought us together was our work ethic. We're both hardcore gym rats, man. We love the game. And that's a deep bond that you can't really teach, you know? You either have it or you don't. And I know we both have it.
How important is it, guys, to find common ground with your teammates, you know, away from the game, off the court?
Well, I think all the best teams have a level of camaraderie in the locker room. It's all about making the effort. You know, you don't have to be best friends with your teammates by any means, but it helps when you have something in common like Prez and Young have.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
When every reserve or two can come in and provide some quality play, it really energizes the rest of the team.
Westbrook, look at that.
Nice. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And it's Westbrook missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Jay, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, it looks like he got to that shot just after it reached its apex. Those can be tough ones to gauge. And an instant reaction to that call from the fans.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. Levens comes in for Young. And the call will be against Prez.
And I approve that steal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Party.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Prez. Tipped away.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
Or maybe he just loves playing defense.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Roberson. Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Dwayne Casey's one of those guys. Watching him coaching his Raptors, he has passion on the sideline. He works extremely hard. He's such a competitor, pacing up and down the sideline. Dwayne Casey is a hard worker.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Singler outside. There's a screen by Cantor. Just 5 to shoot. Now Prez, 30 points in the game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And Steve Casey has made hard work the mantra of his team. And for his own coaching style, at the end of the day, he says it's about outworking the other team in every way.
Well, that's Dwayne Casey. Defense, defense, hard working. That's his mantra, and that's what he lives by.
And for pretty much all NBA players, it's a dream come true when they get drafted. And Smitty, how did you celebrate when you were the 5th overall pick in the draft?
You know what? I went out and got me a nice SUV. I loved it, Kevin.
Good for
Had
you.
some rims, put a little music in there. I was bumping.
How about that? I guess that's something you always dream about when you get that kind of a chance to be drafted that high, nationally known player.
But I think also for me, getting a chance to send my mom and dad on a special trip. That was one of those. It wasn't the first, but it was special.
Good for you. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
You can win a lot of games with a great backcourt. The Raptors arguably have the best backcourt in the Eastern Conference. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, both all-stars. They're physical, and they like to attack smaller guards.
Drops it in from 14 feet away. Jay's got 12 now in this quarter.
And the way he's been shooting the ball this quarter, he has his teammates fired up. That's why they have this lead.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league and NBA teams have become much more aware of protecting players' health, and they're finding out that rest and sleep are a huge part of that. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said medicine and science have improved, and thought processes do as well. He said in the old days,